Welcome to Maurine's meditation page. These meditations are offered free in service to the divine. If you're interested in working with Maurine, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.
Okay. So hi, I'm happy to be here with you all tonight. I'm Constance Hart, and I'm going into my 33rd year of conscious meditation, of practicing meditation and teaching meditation. And it's just astounding to me how time flies in that realm. Now, what that means, 33 years of meditating. It doesn't mean I'm an expert, doesn't mean I know anything more than you do about your own mind. I'd like to share, well, I'll give you a little bit more background about myself, and then I'm going to share with you the best thing I ever learned about meditation. And you can put that in your back pocket if you've never heard it before. So I am the founder and developer of Conscious Colors. Conscious Colors started off as a color therapy modality. It is indeed a color therapy modality, but it's so much more than that. It's actually teaching people how to use the mind's consciousness to connect with expanded consciousness and an expanded reality far beyond us being just physical matter and mass, and far beyond us being little humans on the planet Earth here. We're part of so much more. And color, even though it just seems like, oh, color's just this thing we have in our lives every day, colors are frequencies, and they're actually the way that we know energy and the way that we know light as human beings. So they really become portals and doorways to coming to know our spirit soul essence and expanded consciousness in multidimensional realms and all sorts of good stuff. So part of Conscious Colors is color aroma. I created the first ever color aromatherapy oils and mists here in the United States. And the reason why I did that was I found out that our sense of smell is more powerful than our sense of sight. And I wanted to give people a way to experience color through our most powerful sense. So I created these oils and these mists that each connect with a different color, which means with your eyes closed, inhaling the aroma, you would get a sense of that particular color, and it would take you into your meditation deeper and connected to your emotions in a different way. I do teach meditation on a regular basis. I teach color meditations, and I teach formal and more standard practices of meditation. I want to also invite any of you, if you are a cancer patient, survivor, or if you are a friend or family member of someone that's in a cancer journey, you could then you have the hall pass into taking my monthly free guided meditation. It's through Dignity Health and the Hearst Cancer Research Center. So every month I offer one free program through them. And at the end, I'll give you some of my contact information if you want to find out more about my healing programs or any of my courses or sessions. Okay, so my overall desire for you in your practice this evening is to receive whatever little morsel that you receive. I always say, if you learn just one new thing, one little thing, or if you hear something, one thing in a different way, that really can open the door to so much more expansion. And I really teach meditation tools for a specific intention that I have hidden in the background, and that is always that my students and clients will learn that meditation is for our daily life. It's not actually for this time of sitting properly and doing a formal meditation. We want to really practice these tools while we're in line at the grocery store, or while we're driving, while we're talking with other people. while we're sitting in an office. These tools are to practice in daily life. So, conscious deep breathing, or even changing the focus for even just a few minutes during your day, can be highly powerful. So, don't feel bad if you're not, sitting formally for a 30-minute meditation every day. You can incorporate meditation to the point where it really becomes part of the fabric of who you are and how you live your life. So that's what I like to intend. Now, what about that? The best thing I ever learned about meditation, or really it's about the mind, is that, and I learned this from Jason Siff, Siff as in Frank. He's one of my most favorite meditation instructors. Actually, I was with him as more of like a Teach the Teachers program. And he has a few books out. So if you're interested in Googling him, I believe initially he was a Vipassana meditation and insight meditation instructor or meditator with the Insight Meditation program. And what he taught me was that the mind, when we even say the mind, we think of mind as a noun. But the mind is actually a verb. So our minds are meant to be active. It's what the mind does. The mind is busy doing its thing. And so trying to wrestle the mind verb into a noun perhaps is not our goal in meditation. Yes, we do receive more stillness. Yes, we do find the more we meditate, the quieter we become. But I just want to offer this kind of as to have your own self-inquiry around this notion that the mind is a verb. So that said, it means that in our meditation practice, rather than trying to quiet the mind and get rid of all thoughts, and well, that's the best way I could say it. Instead of that, what we want to do is redirect the mind, give it another thing to do, because it is just going to continue to do. So that's really what we're up to in meditation. We're redirecting the mind. We're giving it different focal points, or a single different focal point that it can become invested in differently than how it normally operates. So I think you have your little tool with, well, let me see, where is that? I haven't been on Zoom in a week and I've forgotten everything. Well, you can just put it in the chat if you like that idea, or you can just raise your hand to say, yes, I like that idea, that the mind is a verb. So let's not try and make it be a noun. Let's let it be active, but let's rather redirect its energy and its focal point. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I am going to introduce you to a visual color meditation. So part of it, you'll have your eyes open, and that's a different way to meditate. And I know that Maurine teaches guided imagery, and I'm sure she has you conjuring up all sorts of fantastical images. I do plenty of guided imagery as well in my color meditations. But tonight we're going to play with just practicing seeing a color on the outside and taking it on the inside, and then we'll see where my channel takes me to channel the rest of the meditation on your behalf. So I always like to do a little of this. Give me a moment here. Oh, where to go? Yes, welcome to Conscious Colors Meditating. And I like for us to just imagine, since we're in these little square boxes on Zoom, that instead, let's just visualize that we're actually sitting together in a circle, and we've each lit a candle to put ourselves into the room, into the space of the circle. And perhaps we're in a lovely place like this, or perhaps we're in a more playful energy with little stickers on our forehead like this. Now let's all join together and receive this beautiful blessing from the goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin. And you can just let your eyes settle downward toward her eyes. And just let yourself arrive here, releasing the day's prior events, no matter how positive. Just invite yourself into this present moment with Kuan Yin and with yourself. And beginning to breathe a bit more consciously in whatever way feels pleasing to you right now. And letting your eyes start to grow heavy and really taking on the shape of the eyes that Kuan Yin is holding right now, barely open. And just feeling into the pleasantness that she holds for us in any given moment. And perhaps you're feeling a gentle smile wash over your face. And now breathing a little bit more deeply, we're going to let the breath fill the torso. So we feel a stretch on both the front body and the back body with the breath. And as you're connecting with that outer smile, I'd like you to invite your inner smile in whatever area of the body feels most compatible with that energy. Breathing with your inner smile as you receive Kuan Yin's compassionate energy. And just a few more moments here, transitioning into a nostril breathing where you're solely breathing in and out through your nose if you already haven't been. And then closing your eyes for a moment. And opening. And just letting yourself receive this gentle wash of the pink ray. This gentle energy, loving, soft, gentle, unconditional frequency. And then with your eyes open, we're just going to trace the shape of a heart from between the eyebrows to the bottom of the chin. And then you'll close your eye. Well, actually, before you close your eyes, take a peek. We're just going to tap with pointer and middle finger that heart shape on the face. With breath and with energy and with light, closing your eyes when you're ready. And just letting your eyes inwardly gaze toward your spirit eye between your eyebrows, where you're starting the tapping. Between the eyebrows, tapping that heart shape. And just keep doing that softly with presence. This helps to relax the eyes, and we're also starting to connect psychically with that heart symbol. And this heart we so often know as a pink heart. So we're just beginning to connect psychically with the heart symbol and its intention tonight: loving kindness, gentle compassion toward the self. We're going to fill the self up fully, filling the self up with this loving light vibration so that love can overflow. A few more moments with the tapping. And then just simply tapping between the eyebrows. And then pressing gently there between the eyebrows. Smoothing your fingers out to your temples. Pressing into your temples softly. And releasing your hands with your eyes closed. Imagining the inner corners of your eyes now expanding to the outer corners of your eyes and then draping off your face. Imagine the outer corners of your eyes expanding outward and softly draping downward. Inviting the skin of your eyelids to soften and relax now. In a moment, when I have you open your eyes, just want you to, in that moment, barely open your eyes, just like we practiced with Kuan Yin. And that can be now, and you'll just bring your eyes to the center of the pink flower with your eyes barely open. And with breath, allowing yourself to receive all the versions of this pink ray that are in front of you. Just simply inviting this connection with this loving light energy ray. As you breathe with the pink light, you're receiving this gentle vibration, this reminder to be gentle with yourself. As you breathe with this pink ray, you're inviting gentle, loving kindness from you to you. And you may simply ask your mind what wisdom it has for you. Is there an area of your body that's requesting more of this gentle, loving kindness? And when you've received your wisdom piece from your mind about your body, just breathe into that area of your body with your awareness, with your imagination. And imagine now that you're setting this pink ray there in this area of your body. And gently invite your breath to activate this frequency by deepening your breath, feeling the skin on your body stretching to receive this energy. Closing your eyes if you haven't. Letting yourself be in your body mind now. There's nothing to fix or change. Right now, you can just simply be with this receiving, this gift. Now, gently opening your eyes and breathing with this movement forward. Letting your eyes settle to the center of the flower and receiving this beautiful movement forward. Now, as you see this pink light taking you from present time into future, imagine that you're breathing in this pink vibration now. That each breath in is inviting this pink ray, this pink light. Inhaling with the pink energy and exhaling with the pink ray. Now, very softly, allow your eyes to expand to the outermost part of the petals. And allow yourself to play with your imagination and see some of those heart shapes now. Multicolored hearts, four versions of pink. With breath, allowing yourself to receive the pink heart. And when you feel you have that image, you'll close your eyes. With softly present breathing, breathe into your face now. Breathe into that superimposed image of the heart. Breathing that pink light heart into beingness now, right on your face. Perhaps your Kuan Yin smile has returned. Or perhaps with your breath, you can invite your inner smile. Playing with your imagination from this beautiful pink heart overlaid on top of your physical face. Play with your imagination now and invite it to gently move backwards and simply reside now between your face and the back of your head. Breathing into the center of your head now, your command center, and imagine a multidimensional pink light heart. And you can imagine that it's pulsing forward with your inhale and backwards with your exhale. Perhaps you visualize it moving slightly up and down, right and left, diagonal to diagonal. Perhaps it begins to circulate in a circle. Find the movement that's calling you in this moment. And I'll be silent for a few so you can play with that inner visualization with your pink light heart moving in the center of your head. Now, amplifying the sound of your breath, becoming more aware of the sound flowing in and out through your nostrils. Amplifying that sound purposely now. Now imagining with each amplification of sound breath, your pink light possibility is expanding within you. Your pink light self, the self that is kind and compassionate, is being amplified now. Awaken that pink light energy with the sound of your breath now. Each amplification is as if you're turning the light switch on to your most loving, gentle, kind, and compassionate self. This is a self that knows how to give to the self as much as it gives to others. This is the self that knows how to give to others. This is a self that knows how to receive, to give and receive in balance. And now just gently moving away from that amplification of sound. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Let your head grow heavier now. Imagine the top of your head settling into your throat. Imagine your chin growing heavy into your chest. Let the head grow heavy. And remain in your awareness of your breath in its natural, relaxing inward state now. Notice if there's more openness in your throat center. As we let go of the head, we can come into the heart. So now amplify the movement of your breath in your chest center, your heart center. Breathing from belly to chest now as you allow your breath light to open your heart center just a little bit more. And just for a moment, softly opening your eyes. And giving this pink flower now, this undulating, awakening flower of pink light, give that now into the center of your chest. Closing your eyes whenever you're ready to allow yourself to feel that pulsing in your heart center, recreating that image with your imagination. Knowing now that your heart flower is open to receive and open to give its lovely fragrance of loving kindness and gentleness. Visualizing that pink light energy pulsing within you. Just breathing with yourself. Silently saying to yourself, I am loving. I have gentleness within. I vibrate with loving kindness. I can give and receive. And with your eyes closed once again, just trace that heart shape from between your eyebrows, up and around the face, down to your chin. And then set both palms on your upper chest. And take a nice deep breath from your chest into the center of your head, knowing that you can return to your outward heart, your inward heart, and your pulsing pink light flower at any time you want to return to this loving, gentle energy. And so it is. Let's come back into our circle. It's hard to see that circle with so many squares, but that's another visualization we get to practice.
Thank you for joining in on these free meditations. If you're interested in working with Maurine privately, learn more at headtoyourheart.com.